Hello fellow commanders and welcome to another Strategic Command World War One with me, Bubblebox. Oh, we suffered a few attrition losses over there near Breslau. Thought that was in supply. We've got a decision to make. We have naval units in place that could more effectively sink merchant shipping, bringing supplies to the UK. If we were bringing supplies, if we were to stop following the cruiser rules restricting commerce raiding, instead we could authorise our naval commanders to launch a campaign of unrestricted naval warfare against the shipping off coasts of the UK. Such a move will certainly upset the US public opinion, as our neutral ships will inevitably be sunk. But if we use enough vessels, then the results could be quite spectacular. Would you like to... I was a bit against doing this because I didn't want the US to come into the war too soon, but I think I'm actually going to say yes to that, just to keep the Brits MPP points down as much as I possibly can, especially with them pushing in France so much. So we are going to allow that to happen. And then we've got the normal blockades in the Atlantic and the North Sea, a little bit of increased MPPs there for the French, and the USA protesting against unrestricted naval warfare. So that puts the pressure on us to get this war finished as soon as we possibly can before the US gets into the war. Okay. So let's see what the AI has up its sleeve this time. Sweden's gone over to... Oh no, Entente raid. Oh yeah, that's the Russians just disrupting some of our convoy routes. We are starting to deal with that by getting some destroyers up there. Entente naval units north of... Oh, that's the blockades to Germany. Once again, Ottomans increasingly blame Germany for the war. Yeah, okay, we need to sort that out. Commander control level 3 for the Germans, infantry level 3 for the Ottomans, and just that supply route from Sweden getting interdicted by the Russian submarines, which we're going to deal with in this turn. Alright, so yeah, over in the Ottomans, near the Ottomans, near Turkey, we're getting pushed back there, but we are going to start to redeploy a few units over there just to stop that happening. It's no good us taking lots of areas over in Russia if they're just going to take them national morale points from us in Turkey. So we've got to stop that from happening, although they may take one more. They may take Königsberg, not Königsberg, sorry, they may take that city just on the south of the Black Sea. Can't remember what it's called. Meanwhile, lots of British units moving around in France. It looks like the Italians are just reinforcing rather than attacking. Suez reinforced there, I just saw, as are the Greeks. And the French just moving themselves around as well. We've got some nice artillery in place ready to assault Verdun this turn, hopefully. Our artillery is going to become so powerful quite soon. We've got 2 rail guns up there as well. And we did the Allied, or the Entente artillery, a lot of damage in the last turn. Okay, let's see what happens. If our cavalry survive, I'm going to be very, very happy this turn. Red Baron doing his thing. And they are attacking that cavalry piece. So we're just going to get the aircraft action out of the way. I mean, I could put this on fast animation. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Do you want me to put it on fast animation to make the episodes a little bit shorter? I quite like to see the animation. The biggest thing is all the artillery that happens. If you put it on fast animation, the artillery shots would go much, much quicker. But you kind of wouldn't get the views of all the other action that's going on because it goes quite quickly. Personally, if I'm kind of playing on my own, not making a video, I would always keep animations on because I like to see what the AI is up to. But still, the artillery, not as effective as it was on the Western Front now. They're still going with this lone cavalry piece, taking him down to 4 health now. Down to 2 health, so he may go down now. Down to 1 health. And he's going to die, isn't he? Yeah. So we did lose that cavalry piece, but we did do their artillery a lot of damage in the last turn, so I'm not too worried about that. Although it is 1 extra unit we don't have on the Western Front, holding that pretty thin line there, whilst continuing to try and put the pressure on the Brits and the French on the Western Front. But the artillery continues to pound. This is the town I was on about, Trabzon, in the south of the Black Sea. And they're not targeting that this turn, which is quite good for us. Although they've got a lot more artillery to fire just yet. And the Russians just trying to respond a little bit on the eastern front where they are under real pressure. So it looks like that town's going to go down if they can manage to move a unit onto it, which I think they just did. Okay, Italians making some small but pretty insignificant moves. Russians doing a little bit of a counterattack down there to the south of Kiev. And some cavalry as well, taking out a unit down to 2 health. And kills a unit. Okay, so they've still got a fair bit of units over there near Kiev. Need to watch that out. Oh, one thing I did do at the end of the last turn, I just did spend my extra points on doing some research in case, and buying a couple of extra cores for just with the extra points I had left over. I forgot to do that at the end of the last turn. If you notice that the points have gone down slightly for the various nations. Baghdad will probably fall eventually as well. Oh, it's holding on quite well there against the Brits. If I can manage to reinforce that a little bit more would be great. That's a strategic bomber, I think, just doing its thing, and now we're just going to go through all the reinforcements and reorganisation phases, and then we can get on with our turn. Okay. Alright, nearly done I hope. Thinking just a little bit of more reinforcing for the Russians. German morale is boosted by, oh, we get a little morale boost with the unrestricted naval warfare, but the USA of course does protesteth. Conscription leads to industrial unrest in the Clydeside dockyards. Fighting erupts between royalists and Venizelist Greek forces. I've never heard of that word Venizelist, but it looks like it's done some damage to the Greeks. We're not planning on taking Greece actually, so we'll see how that goes. And we've got a little bit of interdiction, the normal reminders about blockading once again. And hopefully now it's our turn. Yeah, cool. Okay, so we did lose that cavalry corps, and we lost that detachment, and another corps we lost for the Austrians as well. And the UK and Russia lost quite a lot of MPPs from our subs. Oh, we're going to get a few intelligence reports before we get on with our turn. Okay. And we've got a German corps to put down. Oh, that's going to be handy on the western front, and an Austrian railgun as well. More artillery. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to start off up here as we normally do in the North Sea. Get our subs out doing some stuff, and as we're going for unrestricted naval warfare, we may as well go for it kind of completely. But I also want to try to just sweep the blockade, just to try to get them away from there as well. Let's just reinforce that sub. No, let's not reinforce it, sorry. Let's upgrade that sub real quick. This sub I need to get into a port. I could actually send it down here. I don't want it to bump into anything on 2 health though. I'm going to send this guy. Trouble is I just haven't got enough ports. I'm going to send this destroyer. I'm not going to go through the Baltic because that kind of upsets Denmark. I'm going to send that down there. And then I'm going to send this guy up there. Actually, because I want that port free for my submarine. Send that in there. I'm just prioritising my subs, and we're going to upgrade this sub to level 3. Then we're going to have some really nice submarines to go and do this unrestricted naval warfare. This one's ready to go, but what I'm going to do with these two, first of all this one, I'm just going to check these blockades and try to stop them blockading us quite so much. Hopefully we won't run into a mine or anything. There's not really anything blockading there, to be honest. We've got this guy here. We'll just Oh, I don't want to run into that mine. Let's just continue across here. And there's one unit blockading there. Okay, that's fine. I've probably got something here I can attack down. Yeah, let's attack down here and see if we can do some damage to this guy down here. In fact, we'll try and finish him off if we can, and then we'll move back up over up here. Yeah, let's finish this guy off. We should be able to finish him with 3 submarines, and maybe get onto the get all of our subs back up interdicting as well. Oh, not quite. That's a shame. That is a shame. Let's move that up there. We'll have a little wolf pack up there. Okay, that's all those subs done. Have we got any more subs to bring out? We've got one, we've got 2 here we can bring out, so let's start bringing those across. That frees up 2 more ports as well. Okay, now we've got another one, I think, out here somewhere. Yeah, just one here. And I will put that on this national morale objective now. In fact, let's keep them moving around a little bit. Let's stick that one down there. Alright, oh, we've got a... oh no, sorry. Yeah, so that's that done. I think that's all of my submarines moved. So next, I want to get this destroyer back to Germany. So now I want to concentrate on getting some destroyers up to strength so that I can take them up into the Baltic. Get rid of these submarines. We'll send this guy up. Just try and find... oh! He did find something. That was weird. Okay, we found ourselves a submarine. At least that will stop the interdicting, and we can do a little bit of damage, hopefully. Yep, 1 damage, okay. That's cool. And we need some more. Well, let's just keep reinforcing. Let's get them up to full strength before we send them out. And we need to get this one upgraded. Okay. Now I could send my seaplane up, which I think is probably a good idea. We'll also send any really nice ships up there. We'll send that dreadnought up. And then it's just a matter of getting our... oh, we've got another sub there, look, just noticed. We can send that one out into the North Sea. And then I just want to get my rest of these destroyers. I just want to make sure we can deal with the submarines first before we start sorting our major fleet out. Any more... any more? I think that's it. So after we've done our... yeah, after we've done our destroyers, then we want to get our big ships into port so that we can get them sorted out. And the cruisers we'll leave to last. So let's keep bringing these dreadnoughts forward towards ports. I can actually double move that, get that into a port. I think that's then all my ports kind of done. And all these are just going to be queued up waiting. Yeah, I think that's all the shipping done up there. I want to do. So let's head over to the Western Front then. Now, the big target for this turn is to try to take, where is it, Verdun. Because our artillery is all in position. And we've got our recon plane ready to go. So I'm going to send the blimp in first though, just to try to detract or try to attract the attention of any of their fighters first of all. And there's a fighter down there in the south. And then I don't know if we've got any more fighters, but now we'll send our recon bomber in to spot for our artillery. Okay, now we're ready to attack. We'll attack with this railgun first. It does some strategic damage. This one can't reach, so now it's all about the artillery. So we're going to go in with this one. Just do as much damage as we can. It's got 7, it's got a lot of shells. A lot of shells. This one's got 10 shells. Let's fire some from this one as well. So we're looking to take its morale right down. Morale's on 65, 58. And what's it on now? 52. Readiness going down slightly as well. 47. Okay, how many shells? 5 shells left. Let's keep going. I'll swap to the other one. I mean, he's gonna die very soon. Let's keep attacking. Still 1-5. I might as well just use all my shells up. We're going to reposition them next turn anyway, and they'll be able to fill up with shells. Again, if I put it on fast animation, this would also go quicker. Please do let me know in the comments what you prefer. Artillery does take a while. But another health point off. That's nice. And then we can finish this guy off. And then we can move into Verdun. I don't really want to move in with that one, because I can actually upgrade that unit. I might actually move in with anything I can put into that one's place. Gonna move in with this guy. Okay. Now shall I do a little bit of an attack there? I think not. No, I'm just going to rely on using my artillery. Now then, we do want to fill this gap in. So I'll scoop that one across there. And then we've got some artillery to move. Now the next target is going to be probably Nancy next, which is the next morale objective. So we need to start getting this one into position for that. It's not going to get in any sort of position. Actually, there would be a position, so we could move this one just across to there, move our artillery piece down to there. We'll upgrade this guy, so that he's got infantry level 1 now, and then I could move forward. I think these are going to be fairly weak, you know. I'm tempted to start moving some units forward here. They are level 1s, and it's only cavalry, so I think I'm going to move both of these forward to cover that little hole there. Move this one into there. Ooh, not as good as I thought, but I can entrench them, so we'll do that real quick. Okay, so our line's still a bit thin here, but there we've taken Nancy now, Verdun now. Now, what can we do up here? Up here it's going to be, I think, consolidating our lines for this turn. It'd be nice to get rid of this piece here, if we can. We've got a 9 to come down. So let's start doing some damage with our cavalry and then pull our cavalry back. Move this 9 in place. Finish that off. Okay, then I'm going to upgrade this guy to infantry weapons 1. And then, I think, do we move down? I think we probably do. Yeah, let's keep moving forward. Move through to there. Going to take a shot there. It'll take me down to 6, I think. Oh, 5. That's not brilliant. That is not brilliant, actually. I'm going to pull that one back and bring this 7 in. Oh, it's just too tempting for words, isn't it? Let's try and take this British unit out, which we do. A little bit worried because I've still got their artillery here, which could easily take my units down. I'm even tempted to pull this one back. I don't want to... Yeah, I'm going to pull that one back. And I'm going to pull that one back as well. That's... yeah. If I fire, can I still get that back to there? I think I probably can. Yeah, so let's do that. This guy I'm just going to entrench in the right direction. And then this guy I'm going to reinforce, I think. Yeah, we'll reinforce him even though he's not entrenched. And then this one needs to re-entrench in the correct position. I think that's that for the Western Front for now. Got to keep them busy. This guy's a bit of a weird position here, but he's just going to stay there, I think. The Brits I know aren't that strong. The French infantry actually seem to be a little bit stronger. Well, I can do an attack here if I want. No, I'll just leave them in Verdun. We did capture Verdun, we don't want a chance losing it again. And there's some movement I can do maybe. I'll move that one forward. Oh, actually I've got a strike there, I could move it all the way. Ah, I'm going to move that right the way forward there. And then I can move my artillery somewhere maybe. Move that to there, move that to there. I don't know if this makes much difference, to be honest. And that will do, I think, on the Western Front. Pretty happy with that. Let's move down. Just check the Italian front out. Not much to do here. Could do a little bit of an attack there, I guess. Or they've got their defensive artillery in position. Now, these Italians, I'm actually going to start swapping these out. And the reason being that I can start upgrading these units to infantry level 1 if I swap these out. So we'll keep doing that for the next few turns there. Also got this bomber which I actually want to reposition. Start flying all my planes over to the Western Front, because once the Russians are out, it's all hands onto the Western Front. So that's that. Now I did want to also, didn't I, operate my artillery here over towards the Western Front. So the next target is going to be... Well, actually we need this one as well. But the next target's going to be Nancy, isn't it? And we're not really in a position to... Yeah, let's just put it there for now. We don't want to start repositioning everything at this stage. Send a leader over with it? Probably not at this stage. Now I also wanted to operate this guy across, didn't I? He needs to go down over to here. In fact, let's move this one first. I'm jutting around a little bit here. Now I could double move that one. If I put that to there, he's actually not holding any position at all. I'm going to move that up to there. And I'm going to move this guy. In fact, I'm going to entrench this guy, I think. And I should probably entrench this one rather than reinforce. Yeah, we'll try an entrenchment on that one, I think. We'll come back to the Ottomans anyway. Let's not get out of sync here with my turn. Or I miss stuff. So that's kind of it, I think, for that. And then we'll do the Russians last, because I might start operating some units from the Russians. Down in the Med, it's just about bringing these submarines carefully, he says, across. Okay. Did have a submarine in here, which I want to upgrade before we take that into the Black Sea. Alrighty. Here, we can do a little attack here. Against the Greeks, just a little tad of damage. And then this German unit I'm actually going to take over there. And I'm going to swap it for the Ottoman unit. So we'll start moving that across there. And then in the Black Sea I want to try to attack these guys actually. I'm going to go in with my battle cruiser to start with. Ooh. What do I hit? I'd prefer to, I think, to hit the seaplane carrier. And hopefully I can finish it off maybe with my battleship here. Oh, 1 health. Can my destroyer reach? Oh! Oh yes. Oh, that was a bit weird. So hopefully we can finish this seaplane carrier off. Oh, not quite. Okay. Alright. Okay, we should be able to get that next time though. Especially if he tries to break out of there, that position. Now then. Ottomans. Yeah, we're trying to take Suez, aren't we? We've got 2 commanders down here now as well. We've got this guy also. So let's continue to attack Suez. Down to 6. Okay. Now if I move that one out, well, yeah, I can move that one into there. In fact, I'm going to move it down to there. Just to get Suez completely surrounded. Oh, I might take it. That would be amazing because that's a supply. Yeah, that's good. That gives us a supply from Suez. And I'll just move my commanders. Oh, I was hoping to move that one to Port Said. I'm actually going to move it there and move this one forward. So that's good supply over there now, hopefully, in the next few turns over in Egypt. Yeah, that's that done, I think, there. Now, over here, got Baghdad, which I'm just going to reinforce as much as I possibly can. Which is not a lot, and we're going to get this guy to dig into Mosul. We'll entrench there, get ready, because they will come. Okay. Cool. Now then. So that's, I think, done for these guys. Yeah, that's all I can do, I think, for the Ottomans. Oh no, we've got this guy, haven't we? Yeah, we need to operate him down as well. All the way over to here. So that's another unit to stem the flow from the Russians. Now then. Over here, let's start at the top, which is where we need to be trying to attach ourselves towards Riga, go towards Dvinsk and towards Minsk as well. Now I might start down here because this is looking promising, so let's attack here first. Okay, and a little attack there, 6 damage, wow, okay. Gonna bring this guy forward to here, take that out, that means I'll be able to move this one, oh actually, let's move this one forward. Take a shot at this commander, very nice. Move this one to there. I could get a look at Vilna. See what's in there. Let's do that. Is that nothing? There's probably something in Vilna, but if we could surround these 5 units, that would be friggin' amazing. Rather than going at them head on. I don't know if that'll work. Let's bring this guy forward first. Bring our leader up. So this group can kind of go for Minsk and Vilna. Got to get rid of him, I think. Let's do that first. He's down. I'm actually just going to move to there. Now this one I'm tempted just to attack the commander. Now if they want to come out of their entrenched positions they can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to entrench this guy. And I'm going to move this one over to here. See if I can tempt them out of their entrenched position. I've still got this one kind of blocking that move. So I'll entrench this one. There, I think. Don't know if what I'm doing is amazing or not, but probably not. Oh, we can move our guy out of Riga again, just do another little attack there, do some damage. Move him back in again, as per normal. Well, I guess we could have closed that gap, but yeah, that'll do fine there. I think that's all I can do up in that area. I've got this guy, which I think I shall reinforce. Oh, only one. Is that the supply situation? He's on 5 supply. Probably better off moving him then. No, I'm going to reinforce this turn. Reinforcing this turn. I've got my commander there, which I'm going to move forward a little bit. Got that commander there, so that's kind of that top bit done. I can move this guy up towards, see what's in Labao. That's, oh no, because he might... No, we'll leave them defending there, I think. Now here we've got this cavalry unit who's gone into the marshes, but I do want to finish it off. I don't want it to come back and bite me, so yeah, it's on very low health. I'll keep following up, just it's going deeper into the marsh. What a pain in the arse. Right, now down here, I'm wondering whether to redeploy the Bulgarians over to the western front at this stage and just keep going forward with the Austrians here to get some more units on the western front, that being the Bulgarians. I'm tempted, I am going to do that, I think. Let's just see how this attack goes first of all. So we'll want to take out Nikolaev and then probably move down to Sevastopol. So let's see, let's do that, let's move around to there. We'll also get a look on Kirsten. Let's do that. Oh, that's not very good, is it? Not sure there's anything on Kirsten though. Let's move that cavalry unit right forward. There's nothing on Kirsten currently. We can't quite get there. This guy's well dug in. I'm actually going to move, just manoeuvre a little bit for this turn, I think. I'm going to pull this one back. Move this one over the river. I'll take a little shot there, just to weaken him a little bit, and I'll bring this guy down as well. Into here. 2 damage. Oh, we might take him out. We might still take him out. What can my cavalry do at this stage? 1. 1 there. Let's get one more unit in here. I'd prefer it to be... I do want to try and move these. Well, we could... We'll put that 10 point... Well, actually, we'll bring this guy down. He's Bulgarian. Take that shot. Now, that's down. Can he move in? Yeah, or... I'm going to move this... Yeah, well, no, we'll move him in. I want to resupply this one. Nice. Okay. Now then, so that's that one taken. Yeah, so let's keep moving towards... Now, Kiev, they've got some decent units here now. We've got some nice German units moving up, so let's continue to move those up, I think. Just to there. Do some nice damage there. Very nice. Okay. I'm not going to push my luck. I'm going to reinforce here. Oh, I can't. Actually, I might swing that over there then, just to take that unit down. Hopefully I can reinforce in Uman. In fact, I'm going to upgrade that unit. Infantry 1. Now, the reason I didn't use these Bulgarians is I'm going to sweep these across to the western front. Hopefully with their commander as well. So let's operate these guys across. Oh, I can't. Can I operate this one? I can't. Ah. I'd have to move them. Yeah, they're not on... Can't operate from there clearly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move these back. Make sure they're all on railway lines where they can operate back in the next turn. And then we'll just move our commanders forward here. So we'll keep the Austrians moving forward here. We'll keep the Germans moving forward in this area. And I may well... I'll just keep this Austrian commander in this area as well for now. So the Austrians are going to move down towards Sevastopol. Germans are going to move up towards, over towards Kiev. There is an Austrian here. It's kind of not... Oh, we've got a commander right over here. Yeah, our commanders are a little bit... No, this commander's for these as well, isn't it? I shouldn't have moved that, really. Okay. Just noticed also this guy's got a strike. Oh, I haven't moved these yet, that's why. Okay. So, what are we going to do with these Austrians? Now, we'll leave the Germans going up, I think, on the north here. We'll swing the Austrians south of the Pripyat marshes. And they can head towards Kiev. Yeah, I think that's the best thing. We've got to take this guy out, though. So let's do a bit of damage there. 7, okay. 3 damage, that's nice. Alright. I can throw this one through here. 1 damage. Ooh, 1 damage to me, I mean. 1 damage there. Oof. These little pockets of resistance are proving to be a bit of a pain. To there. Take that out, that's nice. I'm actually just going to move this German unit through here. Yeah, let's do that, even though I don't want all the Germans to move across there. And we'll bring this Austrian unit down here to try and take out Limburg. I've got to be careful with this guy. I've just moved right next to a unit there. I'm going to move this guy adjacent as well. I should be entrenching these where I can as well, shouldn't I really? Let's entrench there. Entrench there. Move that forward 1, I think. I can entrench that cavalry unit. Don't think I can entrench any of these guys. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I can that one. In fact, no, but he's behind lines. That's okay. So that's all that done, I think, down there. Don't think there's anything else. Just a quick check around before we finish, or before we start to do a bit of research, that is. Yeah, I think that's kind of everything I wanted to do. Let's just quickly check if there's any diplomacy to do. We've got 1 chit here which we're going to put into Switzerland. Get Switzerland in to help us against the French. And then let's check out quickly on the research. Ottomans are... oh, can do some. Let's see. Trench warfare's on full. Spying and intel, logistics, production technology could do with 1 more. We could start giving them some... oh, naval weaponry is being done anyway. Naval warfare is being done. So let's get them some production technology so they can start getting some slightly cheaper units. They've still got a few points to spend. What do they need though? We could start getting them some artillery perhaps. Anti-submarine warfare, that might be useful. Let's click away at anti-submarine warfare for the Ottomans. Okay, that's maxed out. Now then, Austrians are pretty maxed out, to be honest. So nothing really to do there, and the Germans have got some to do because they completed quite a lot. Let's do 1 more into command and control. That'll get that fixed. Armoured warfare could do with 1... no. Yeah, could do with 1 more on armoured warfare. Tank development's good. Aerial warfare's good. Trench. Gas and shell production, artillery weapons, production technology. Let's just whack a couple more into there. Because we can. I think... industrial tech, no. Spying and intel, logistics. Yeah, we could maybe just start getting some into logistics. We are going to want to bring all those units from the Eastern Front quite soon, so let's start getting some ticks into logistics. That's us maxed out. Buy a few new units to finish. Oh, hold on, got this German to put down. I nearly forgot. I'm glad I did that now. Let's get that over to Aachen. Okay, we've got an Austrian unit. I'm going to start putting these on the Western Front. Oh, actually, no, let's put that over here on the Italian front. We've got another railgun which we're going to put on the... we're going to send over to the Western Front, I think. So we'll stick that there. Now it's purchased. So the Ottomans... we've still got a few points here for the Ottomans. Let's just get them... oh, they've got a cheap core there for the Ottomans. We'll grab that. So I think that's all we're going to be able to afford for those. Get a detached... oh, we've got a cheap detachment. That's just a cheap one. We'll grab that as well for the Ottomans. For the Austrians, got a cheap detachment. No cheap... we'll grab that cheap detachment as well for the Austrians rather. And then cores... artillery. Yes, let's get some more artillery. Wow, that's a lot of... that's a hell of a lot of artillery. for the Austrians. That's that done, I think. Germany. Can we get more artillery for the Germany? No. Yes, we can actually. Any cheap detachments? No. So let's get more artillery for the Germans. Cool. Okay, I think that's about it for this turn. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do... Oh, hold on, I've just spotted something. Let's move this guy. In fact, we can upgrade, can we? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to take him back to Fez just to see if I can upgrade him before we attack Rabat. But yeah, thanks all very much for watching. Please do give me a like if you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe for more. And if you want to know when I upload. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.